It's 11 o'clock. This late Sunday night, June 17th, 2018. Good evening, everybody. I'm Peter J. Wiggins. 11 o'clock on this late Sunday night, June 17th, and it is 66 degrees in North Massachusetts. Top stories on the Peter Channel. 11 o'clock news is First Lady Melania Trump makes statement on family separations as protests grow. At least 5 people died when the SUV crashes after being chased by Border Patrol, then Deputy Texas Sheriff said. Conservative newcomer Evander K. wins Columbus presidential election. FBI agent in Texan scandal says he'll voluntarily testify to Congress. Patriots quarterback Tom Brady sees retirement coming sooner than later during an interview with the Oprah Winfrey. Julian says Trump could issue pardons after Russia probe. Slain Kansas deputies were both parents. Hardens marched to Texas tent city holding detained immigrant kids. Safety concerns grew as inmates are guarded by teachers and secretaries. Divs feared plants and trains halted after Japan quake. 2 feared dead and 41 injured. Taliban leaders reject Afghan government proposed ceasefire extension. Merkel at risk as German coalition crosses enters critical phase. Israel targets rights groups with bill to outlaw filming of soldiers. For to make Detroit's most famous ruin, Corktown. Misfires, Mach-Wind resorts probe of sexual misconduct allegations. Tesla's making 3,500 Model 3 cars per week. Starbucks CEO isn't leaving and only Howard Schultz is. 3 times strong at Mansfield, Foxborough, Sharon Blade for life. Not Federal Creek Committee to form rules on recreational pot shops. 1 suffers minor injuries in Mansfield crash. The Edinburgh Lunacy Center has a new director who starts today. Head of Mansfield hires unauthority to get send off. Taunton, a portion of Plains Street was closed off to traffic on Saturday afternoon as police and fire responded to a smoke of a coming up a third floor apartment shortly before 5 p.m. Relief for Life in Taunton raised the money for cancer research. For our 24th year, families unite for Father's Day race in Easton. Former Cape May Lewis ferry vessel sunk west on the ocean floor as new home for marine life. Astronomers spot supermassive black hole destroying our star. Full-fledged 5-alarm climate emergency in Antarctica. Plant that causes 3rd-degree burns and blindness found in Virginia. Doctors suspended after mocking patients suffer from an anxiety attack. He's dying of cancer now. He's the first patient to go to try to argue Roundup made him sick. In Weymouth, Massachusetts, 2 hours ago, a working fire 32 Joseph Aaron Clark. Crews are working on a fire in unknown size residential structure DWH. Peter Chill News Time, 11:03 on this late Sunday night. Turn off for a sports report. The Boston Red Sox defeat the Seattle Mariners 9-3 at Safeco Field to gain a split of a 4-game series of the Mariners. And out on the Minneapolis for a 3-game series started Tuesday against the Minnesota Twins. Other scores around the major leagues, it's Chicago Cubs trailing the St. Louis Cardinals 3-0 in the bottom 8. Baltimore Orioles over the Miami Marlins 10-4. The Washington Nationals fall to the Toronto Blue Jays 8-6. Cleveland Indians over the Minnesota Twins 4-1. Atlanta Braves 4, the San Diego Padres 1. Pittsburgh Pirates trail these. Fall to the Cincinnati Reds 8-6. Tampa Bay Rays 3, New York Yankees 1. Philadelphia Phillies 10. Milwaukee Brewers 9. Detroit Tigers 3. Chicago White Sox 1. Houston Astros 7. And the Kansas City Royals 4. The Texas Rangers 13. The Colorado Rockies 12. And the Oakland 6, LA Angels 5 in the final 11 innings, and the New York Mets 5, Arizona Diamondbacks 3, and the South Carolina Giants 4, and the LA Dodgers 1. On favorite set bases in Mexico, South Korea unfazed by Swedish spy game. And Egypt star Mohamed Salah, only exception for Liverpool, says chosen far ahead of the Russia clash at World Cup 2018. Reader Channel News Time is 11:04 on this late Sunday night. It's time now for Peter Channel Traffic and Transit Check. Baby! Let's study off on the MBTA, where it's looking good on the subway, commuter rail, and ferries. Okay, look at the dive was in Bowways in New England, 95. Both ends back between the Massachusetts Rhode border 9 and Pawtucket, Mass Pike eastbound side, slow to Charlton stretch, Service Busway on the northbound side, so between Dorchester and 9 and Gas Tank, 7 Expressway, southbound side, so the Mass Ave, Route 1. It's slow on the Tolbert Bridge and Hitchback Command, the Riviera Stretch, Route 3 the southbound side, also Bill Breaker Stretch, 290 westbound side, also Shrewsbury Stretch, and 290 on the westbound side, Lotus on the northbound stretch. 91 northbound side, close overnight road work between 57 and 91. 291 Springfield, 91 on the northbound side, so around the Winthrop stretch. 691 westbound side, Los on Meriden, Connecticut. 91 on the southbound side, Los on 95 New Haven, and up north. 89 on the southbound side, Los around Route 93 in Coconut and Main Turnpike on the southbound side, Los around the 202 up the Main Turnpike, New State 878 southbound side, Los claiming an upstate New York, Vermont. And I'm with 50 on the northbound side, so circle back headed towards Montreal. Peter Children's time is 11:06 on this late Sunday night. It's time now for a weather report. And look at that, the radar satellite. Nope, it shows clear skies. Front stretch of Southern New England for the moment. And up north, we're seeing some spotty rain showers from down east and northern Maine, stretching to the Brunswick, then northern New England, Nova Scotia, stretching as far west as North Central Quebec and stretching to northern Ontario, and a line of showers and storms on the line from eastern UP, Michigan, down to North Central Wisconsin, down for Minnesota. Okay, temperatures for around the region. It is in the 60s to 70s in Southern New England, and it is in the 60s to 70s Mount Metro, normal wind of a 54-degree wind in Mount Washington, New Hampshire. It is in the 50s Mount Metro, Maine. Right now, Knock, Massachusetts at 11:06. We have the temperature of 66 degrees, humidity at 78%, 2.59 degrees, but around 3.03 inches in a steady winds east, and it's calm. Okay, look at that forecast. Goes like this. Tonight, mostly cloudy, about 61 degrees, lots of wind. For Monday, most skies gonna have about 90 degrees, southwest about 5 to 50 miles an hour, gust at 28 miles an hour. Monday night, check the shots of thunderstorms, thunderstorms, blue, summer rain, mostly cloudy, at about 70 degrees, southwest about 6 to 30 miles an hour, chest patient 40%, nuclear possibility in 10 days, also have about possible thunderstorms for Tuesday, a slight check the shots of thunderstorms before 9 a.m. Mostly cloudy, at Caribbean, Sun's got about 84 degrees, north about 5 to 10 miles an hour, chest patient 20%, Tuesday night, a mostly cloudy, about 34 degrees, north about 5 miles an hour, cover the day for Wednesday, Saturday, the podcast got about 82, about 57 degrees. Thursday, Saturday, the most got about 36, about 52 degrees. Friday, Saturday, the podcast got about 39, about 57 degrees. Saturday, most of the podcast got about 81, about 60 degrees. And for Sunday, Putty, Saturday with a higher 80 degrees. And that's going to be it for up here, channel 11 o'clock news on this late Sunday night, June 17th, 2018. P-words, hope you have a good night with a good positive attitude, and I'll see you tomorrow morning in the more report. Hope you have a good night.